Good morning, everyone. My name is Siren. Welcome back to Mass Effect on Mass Effect Monday. So where we left off last time, I got killed by the Thresher Maw. I can't fucking speak. It's hard to say, alright? I'm gonna blame it on speech impediment. Also, it's loud as shit. Holy fuck. Turn this down. There we go. But we're gonna get him this time with the power of friendship and also this big gun I found. Let's go. Whee. Hi, Ruby. How are you? I'm starting a bit early today just because I'm raring to go. I'm like, I want to fight this Thresher Maw again. I'm gonna win this time. I know, I'm sorry, but I know you get the alerts for it, and also I literally just started. And I didn't know how many times it's gonna take me to fight this Thresher Maw. I have a feeling that we're gonna die like several more times, actually. I'm okay. I am like I said, I just had energy to do it, so I'm like, I gotta do it. I'm gonna fight the Thresher Maw this time. Also, I'm going to, for no particular reason, try and remember how to repair. Okay, it's R to repair the Mako. Ah! I hate it so much. Go away. So mean. Leave me alone. Oh, I can kind of use the this tank here as a shield, so I'm gonna do that. Let me know as well if the sounds from Mass Effect are too loud right now. I know it's already pretty loud, and I had to readjust the sound since again because of the new PC. So let me know if I need to turn that down any at all, Ruby. Ah! Fuck off! He is so mean. Oh my god, that acid is so fucking annoying. Stop it! It just does so much damage. Oh, is there no sound on Mass Effect? That's weird. I wonder why that is. Oh my god, stop doing the acid. It is like literally right on my ass. Fucking die. How is it not dead? It has like no health. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Please pop up so I can kill you. Okay, well, don't pop up under me, but okay, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Leave me alone. No! Damn it. Ah, that sucks so bad. Damn it. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Yeah, I might sing a bit today, since we're just gonna be going around on these kind of, you know, whatever planets, and since I'm probably gonna die to the stupid Thresher Maw like 30 times. Whee! But you said there's no sound of Mass Effect at all? Whee! Okay. As long as it's low, I'm fine with that. I just don't want it to be, like, overpoweringly loud. I mean, I still want it to be there. Thank you very much, Miss Ruby, for your inputs. I do appreciate it. See if we can get him this time. It was so close last time. That's so frustrating. Fuck off. It's just so hard to dodge that acid stuff. It's really infuriating. Oh my god, he is so close to me. Fuck off. Fuck off, leave me alone. He just does it in like this huge like wave of the acid that if I just am either not fast enough to outrun it, or like I try and stop and brake to get like, you know, get ahead of it or something, but it's just like does so much damage. I know. I really want my VTuber. Everyone go bully Ruby to get my VTuber faster. No, don't actually do that. She's doing great. She's working very hard. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is this thing? I don't like these Thresher Moths. Leave me alone. I just want to kill it so I can go avenge those dead bodies. They had families. Probably. Yeah, no, don't actually bully Ruby. If anything, go to her Instagram and commission her for fun artwork. Whee! Oh, did I get it? Yay! Hooray! Victory dance! Yay! God, that sucks so bad. I did not like that. Don't worry, you were avenged. Every time I see Garrus in the pink outfit, I forget it every time. Kohoku. Yes, we will go back to the Citadel and update him on what's happened here, but first I'm going to loot these bodies. Loot these bodies now. Does anyone else watch, what's his fucking name? Tom Cardy. He's on YouTube, but mostly he's on TikTok. He's fucking hilarious. He does, like, these little songs. I absolutely love him. How do I... Okay, yeah, let's go back to the Normandy. Oh, that was so stressful. And it's only the first 10 minutes. I'll probably edit some of that out of the video when I'm done with it, because that was just like, ugh. Increase health and so forth. Oh, I thought hold on. There it goes. this to Omnigel, because I'm going to need more Omnigel since I just spent all of it repairing my big fucking, the tank, the Mako. Let's go to a different planet now. This episode's going to be a lot of, like, exploration, just going around and checking out all of the cool solar systems in Mass Effect here. So we've been to all of these except Macedon, I think, because we got Liara in one of them. Yes. I will try not to play you, though. I don't want to be mean. I know you're working hard. Okay, I can land here. Shargila? Let's bring Rex and Tally. Some grass. Let's look here. What's on this planet? Anomaly. Stronghold. Interesting. Let's go to the anomaly first. I always like to do the little whatevers, the little anomalies, and like getting what's it called? Like supplies and the metals and so forth. This is a neat planet, very mountainous. I hope whatever I'm looking for is not on top of these mountains, because that's going to be a pain in the dick to get to. I think it's this over here. Oh, there's like a little camp. Neat. Excellent parking job. Matriarch's writings. Okay. I also just realized that Tally also has the pink outfit now. She's killing it. I gotta get everybody matching in this. We gotta all have our fun matching outfits so we can go to our fashion show on the Citadel. That is all of my squad members. They're like, Shephard, please, people are dying. You gotta get Saren taken care of. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm driving sideways on a mountain on a planet in the middle of nowhere so I can get this, whatever this deposit is here. Thorium deposit. I don't think that's a real metal. Maybe it is. Somebody somewhere is a geologist or knows chemistry and the, like, elements on the periodic table is like, you fucking idiot, you don't know thorium? I'm like, I really don't. I don't remember anything from, like... I memorized the periodic table long enough to take whatever, like, test you had to take in high school on memorizing the periodic table, and then promptly forgot all of it, because that's how the American education system works, folks. I need to... Oh, Jesus. Rex always throws me off because he takes up so much of the screen, but I do like the Krogan helmets. I think they look really neat. Upgrade throw for him, because that's pretty good, like, offensive ability, and then I've already got hacking unlocked for Tally. That's my favorite ability she gets. I'll level up. First aid. Dampening. I can get a lot of stuff for Tally, actually. My girl. I think I've said it before, but she's like one of my favorite, if not my favorite Mass Effect character of all time. I would romance her if I could as a femshep. Unfortunately, you cannot. She is straight. So we'll be romancing Liara, who I also love. Whee! There's the stronghold over there. Interesting that it just shows up on the map as Stronghold. Like, did they take the time to write that down for all, you know, intergalactic maps of this place? Like, by the way, just so you know, there's a random stronghold here. Definitely not criminal activity going on, even though you can see all those sinister red triangles pop up the second I get within distance of it. Hello, snipers. It always feels kind of mean to fight people with the Mako, like, ground to whatever, just ground a ship style. If I could get out of my Mako and fight these people with my normal guns, but instead I'm going to shoot them with a cannon mounted on a tank from like 30 feet away. More than 30 feet, really. This is probably several hundred yards in some of these. I don't know, I'm not great about judging distance with my eyes. I don't have 20/20 vision, I wear contacts. But I've never been great about just, yeah. What weapons does everyone have out? Let's see. He's got the assault rifle. You shotgun. You do the pistol. I do my sniper. My favorite. In we go. I like how they take off the helmets the second they walk in the door. They're like, this is probably safe in here. The atmosphere is definitely going to be fine and dandy. And oh, Jesus. Like, surely, if nothing else, you want to keep the helmets on just to help deflect the bullets, right, Shephard? Oh, this guy's really close. Fuck off. Whoa, hello. I'm gonna shoot your little leg. Got him. I'm just kind of letting Rex defend my side here, since I'm running slowly into danger with my sniper rifle. Where are the others? I can see their little triangles. There they are. There we go. Oh, they're behind this thing here. Oh, what the hell? Sorry. Also, I'm realizing Tally's looking kind of low. Menagel. What is... Oh, sniper. Pirate sniper. That's their job description. Thank you, Rex. It got a little low. Did it? I'm not really speaking any... Well, I might be speaking slightly quieter, but I haven't adjusted my mic at all. I was focusing on shooting. Let's see. I always try and hit the shift button to run in this game, but it isn't. It's hold spacebar, which is so weird. I think we got all of them. There's no more triangles on the map. Evil triangles. Take all this. Aw, man. You discover evidence that the Asari leading these slavers and Nasana Dantius, an important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters. You should return to the Presidium and confront Nasana with this. Interesting. So I think Nasana contacted us last episode, like, on the comms. I think she said, like, oh, come to the Citadel, I want to talk to you about something. So presumably she was going to talk about these slavers that are here. But we have preempted that side quest by just showing up here and killing her. So, whoopsies. Get back to the Normandy again. Sometimes it is this quick, just going in between the planets like this. I'm not going to bother going over to this debris because my electronics is still too low for me to, like, salvage these. So I'll just head back to the Normandy. I think the issue, Ruby, is I also keep leaning away from my mic for whatever reason because I'm forgetting. Like, well, stay close to the mic here. Good. Master Unity. Save that. I don't want the input of my mic to be turned up too high because hopefully it's not picking up like all of the keyboard clicks and clacks. I do have one of those it's a very clicky clacky keyboard, which I like because I like the haptics feel of it, but it's probably annoying to hear the keys on stream if you can. I can always turn that down more, the input. Thinking of songs to do, and there's I've talked before about how the album Atlas by Sleeping at Last is one of my favorites. I've sang the song Earth from that album before. Two others of my favorites from that are Saturn and Neptune. Basically, all of the songs on that album are named after the planets, obviously. And the thing about the song Saturn that makes it so beautiful is because it's got this incredible instrumental lead in that's like piano and violin, and it's like 2 whole minutes of that with no vocals, which is very different. But if you listen through that, um, the vocal part of it is much shorter than the rest of the song, but I think is also still very good. I do like the lyrics of that part. So I might sing that if I can remember. It's been a second since I've listened to it. Oh, message. Shepherd's eyes are so shiny. All right, so somebody's sending a distress call from here, so we'll go down there and see if we can help them. Drink my coffee real quick. We'll bring the humans this time. I feel bad leaving them out of all the missions just because I don't really care about them. It's not that they're bad, and I don't want to, like, make people feel bad if they like these characters or whatever. It's just, I do not care about the human characters nearly as much as I care about, like, any of the alien characters. I just find them way more boring. You can see how much I haven't been using him because he's got all of this, all of these skills I need to unlock. Oh, level up overload for him. Medicine. Can I get lift? Lift is a pretty good ability. We'll do that, and then we'll go to Ashley. Let's unlock the shotguns thing for her. See, this is why I don't usually play a soldier in these kind of games, is because even though you get, like, special training for all of the weapons, so you can use all of the weapons in the game, I do not find it nearly as interesting to have, like, the only abilities you really have are, like, gun-related, which is, it's fine, it's just, not really for me. Let's look at the map here. We'll go towards... I keep doing that. Mark. There we go. What's this planet called? I didn't look at the name before we landed. But if I am to think of... So the instrumental part goes for quite a while in Saturn, and then it's something like... You taught me the courage of stars before you left. How light carries on endlessly, even after death, with shortness of breath. You explained the infinite, how rare and beautiful it is to even exist I couldn't help but ask you to say it all again. I tried to write it down, but I could never find a pen. I'd give anything to hear you say it one more time. That the universe is made just to be seen by my eyes. I couldn't help but ask you to say it all again. I tried to write it down, but I could never find a pen. I give anything to hear you say it one more time. That the universe was made just to be seen by my eyes. With shortness of breath, I'll explain the infinite, how rare and beautiful it truly is that we exist. Again, the instrumentals lend much more to that song because, like I said, the lyrical part is so short in comparison. It's really a very slow and emotional song. Um, so I'm not quite doing it justice here while I'm banging around this planet in the Mako. Um, but you get the idea. I would definitely recommend anyone to check that album out. Again, the artist is Sleeping at Last, and then the album is called Atlas. The particular song that from is called Saturn. But really, all of the songs in that album are just wonderful. It's one of the few albums that, like, I'll listen to every song on it, not just, like, a select few. Always fun to find that. Yeah, I'm not trying to talk to you, Ashley. I'm trying to survey this metal. Rare element. Let's see here. Like, right next to this. Oh, thank you, Ruby. That's very kind. Where did they come from? Did they just, like, spawn out of the fucking hills? Overloaded the gun. My bad. I was just so eager to shoot these things. It's actually quite hard to hit these little rocket troopers because they're so tiny. There you go. I do admire the Geth for this. Oh, they're up there. That's what there they are. Okay. Was that the only thing on this planet? I think it was. Yeah, it looks like it. I'll go back to the Normandy. Like I said, this episode's just gonna be a lot of, like, going in between all these different planets. There's so many of them to explore in the, especially in the first game, and then again in the second game you get even more, I think. I really love it about this game because even if some of these side quests are kind of like repetitive or sort of like, oh, whatever, you just go to a planet and fight a thing, I really like that they took the time to include all of it. It just kind of helps the world building. Not to mention all of this like info they've got. Again, I'm not going to read all of it out because that would take 30 years, but they really do put so much detail into like the orbital period and stuff like the radius, the day length, and all that. Like, that's crazy. They did not need to do that. But I think it really adds to this game that they, put so much work into fleshing out the universe. Obviously, it is just our own Milky Way galaxy. It's supposed to be. I don't know how many of these planets are, like, accurate to, like, oh, these are real planets that, have been surveyed by humans or are known about from, like, the Hubble telescope or some shit. But I think it's cool that they have, obviously a lot of it is made up because they'll say stuff like, oh, this is a sorry home, like, one of their colonized worlds or whatever. Like, they'll include the lore and, like, the aliens from the universe. But I find it neat. Tun Tau. Go down here. The reason I go to each individual planet in the solar system, again, is not just because I'm surveying it, but also because I'm making sure it's not one that I can land on. There's usually at least one planet you can land on per little, like, solar system. Whee! Looks like maybe an ice world or something? Hidden structure. Weird. Go to this anomaly up here first. Whee! Oh, I'm getting kind of close to the area of operation zone. I might not be able to. Shut up, Joker. I'm not going out of the red yet. I'm just trying to get up this giant mountain. I'm not in the red. I'm still on the black areas of the map. I do. Shut up, Joker. I know. I'm just trying to climb this mountain. Leave me alone. Whee! Oh my god. Y'all, someone built a pyramid here. Whee! Whee! Oh my god. Hello. This is cool. It's like a shuttle or something, like someone was here before. This is neat. Can I, like, climb this? Guess I can. Oh, yeah. Hello. Ooh, it's shiny. Can I not look at it? Maybe I need to go look at those bodies over there. Do. I don't know why I took my sniper rifle out. I was just like, I'm gonna be ready. I'll holster those, actually. Let's see. Burned bodies, looks like. Sheesh. You found one of the matriarch Dilanaga? Writing on this body is possible the writings came from the nearby ruins. Interesting. So there was an Asari team that surveyed this before, and then I guess got blown up? Weird. Oh well, I guess we don't know what that's about. Just continue on our way. Over there. Go ahead and... Oh, well, I guess there's someone I can level up. The aura a bit. And Tally. A girl. I've got to keep saving periodically in case I run into another Thresher Maw that kills me like 3 times. That was so annoying. I know you don't have to kill or fight them. It's literally just like a side quest thing, but I hate those things so much. And they do give you a decent chunk of experience if you manage to kill them. Now, once we get to Mass Effect 2, there will be one that we need to kill. Well, not even need to, because that's also like a side quest, but still, I consider it one of those quests that you've got to do. I'm driving the other way up the mountain this time so that Joker will not get so pissed at us. Whee! Whee! You gotta imagine driving in this truck, Humvee, tank, whatever it is, with Shephard has gotta be the most nauseating experience of anyone's life. I mean, we are just flying over all of these bumps and, like, in the mountain and just going pretty much wild all over the place, but everyone's just like, yep, Shephard, great driver. Oh, that's enough for a level up. Let's see, this is again why I bother getting all of these kind of random whatever minerals, is because it does give you XP and money and so forth, which I always appreciate. Whee! Whee! Ah, fuck. We're not getting up that. That's too steep. Off we go. I probably still won't be able to salvage this probe thing over here because I think my electronics is still too low, but I'll look at it at least. Can I salvage you? Nope. Lame. On we go. Fuck me. They really do make it so awkward to, like, scramble your way over this. Whee! See, this is what I mean. Driving with Shephard would be a fucking nightmare. This giant flat expanse seems suspicious to me. Perhaps it's the paranoia from the earlier Thresher Maw we ran into, but I feel like another one's gonna pop up here somewhere. Is this ice? Is this like a lake of ice? That's kind of spooky. Hello? If there's a Thresher Maw around here, I don't want to know about it. I'm minding my own business on this random plateau in the middle of nowhere. Alright. Good talk. Onward I go. It's probably too paranoid of me to say, but there's not a Thresher Maw over here. But doesn't it look like this is an area where they'd pop up? All these, like, little plateaus and everything? I don't trust this for a second. The ice actually looks pretty decent considering how old this game is. And if it is supposed to be like a frozen lake or something, that's kind of spooky. Ruby, you're asking in chat, how many do you have? How many do I have of what? Ah, fuck! Did not expect there to be a sudden drop off there. Oh, how many games do I have? I own quite a few, but I currently, for my stream rotation, have 7 that I'm going through, which is Mass Effect 1, Dragon Age Origins, Raft, Shape of Dreams, The Forest, Subnautica, and Dredge. In we go. Oh, there's enemies in here, so I'll save real quick. Actually, I'm gonna level up really fast because I can do that. Start leveling up my electronics since that keeps fucking getting me, apparently. Stasis. Electronics there. See, Tally's electronics are decent. Why can't I just use hers? Well, it's gotta be Shepherd's. Is that better? No, it's the same as the assault rifle I have. What weapons are y'all using? I'll have you switch the shotgun now. You've got the pistol. I've got my sniper rifle. I'm gonna keep my sniper rifle because I like it. Hello? Definitely no monsters in here. Hello? Oh, no, there are. Enjoy that grenade. Whoa, what the hell? Ah, shit. Fuck me. My R is down. Get up. And now, of course, immediately tallies down. Guys, stop getting downed. I'm gonna switch to my assault rifle. And you use warp, would you? Not on me, on that guy. Wow, that guy can take a lot of bullets. Where's my shield boost? Oh my god, both ladies. I gotta level up their health. Or something. Can I do Unity again yet? No, I can't. Just gonna dance around this little circle until Unity's ready. Can I do on him? Do overload. And then Unity. Heal. Fuck's sake. I keep leaning away from my microphone as this is going on. I gotta remember not to do that. Thank you, Liara. So that's the lift ability, or singularity, one or the other. They both basically cause you to lift the enemies up in the air. I think singularity does it for a bit longer. Alright, where are these other assholes? Oh, are they up above? Oh, it makes sense. This is my hustle and run. Yeah, they're definitely up here. Get in the doorway, Shephard. Oh, there they are. Wow, this guy's just taking a lot of bullets. Can you do... No, you can't do lift over there, can you? Let me overload the shields. There we go. Jesus. These guys were tough. They took a lot of bullets. Pirates. I wonder if this is one of those planets where it's kind of like expecting you to come here later or something, because those were definitely, I think, a little bit tougher than some of the other, like, generic enemies we faced. At least they had more health. But that's cool, because now we get all of this stuff. Nope. There we go. Hanging in the back of the safe is a suit of armor, obviously made for a Krogan. It seems worthless, rusted and dented from 100 battles. The Turian must have secured it for some reason. There's nothing else of value here. Huh. Well, I've accidentally stumbled, folks, onto the sort of loyalty mission for Rex. Because normally, through just talking with him on the Normandy, he will eventually tell you about, like, oh, my grandfather's armor was stolen or taken or something by this Turian guy, this pirate, and then he will tell you this location of this planet as like a, oh, go get it back sort of thing. But you can also just come here apparently at any point, which I have sort of sequence broke that, so my bad. But I'm gonna go back to the Normandy and give this armor to Rex. Hopefully he will still go through his explanation of what it is and how he got it so that we can still get that dialogue. And yeah, Ruby, I know my volume keeps getting low suddenly. It's because, I keep leaning back from my microphone like a fool. Let's go back to the Normandy. Let's go talk to Rex down in the basement. Rex! Yes, we do. When did you meet him? Shephard is quite angry about this. He was recruiting you? What mysterious and nefarious thing was he doing? What was the cargo? What was the ship? Anything else? Spooky. Can I not tell him about the armor? I want to tell him about the armor. Rex. Here you go. Found something. Aw, man, he doesn't give us the backstory. That's annoying. Well, I'll just go ahead and say it. So the backstory for that is, again, he will mention that I think it was his grandfather's armor or armor that had been in his family for quite some time. And he asks Shephard to go get it. So it's kind of like a loyalty mission or a version of a loyalty mission for this game. Now, the loyalty missions are something that become much more important in Mass Effect 2. So we don't see like a ton of them, and I don't think everyone gets one. I know at least one that Garrus and Tally and that one that Rex has. You can they're totally optional. You do not have to do them. If you do them, um they will mention it into like some, they will either bring up certain dialogue options about like, oh, remember when you did this in one. But also it's odd because it's, again, they don't point it out like, oh, you have to do this to beat the game, and you certainly don't, much like how you don't technically have to do the loyalty missions in 2, but if you don't do them, it is very detrimental to your game. I will just tell you that. I don't want to spoil it, but when we get to Mass Effect 2, I'll get a little bit more into it. It's very important to let's see here. Juice that Omni Gel. It's kind of like the way to get the best ending for 2 is to make sure you do all of like your squad loyalty missions. And the same really goes to for, you know, especially for Rex. I will just tell you this now. It is a very good thing that we have helped him out in this manner by sort of doing this, because there is of course good and bad endings, or at least good and bad choices you can make that affect, you know, the ending or affect which squad members you have with you, and that is one of them, is to kind of help Rex out in this moment especially. That one's better, so I'll equip that. And equip this for her. Now she gets the pink armor. Yay! The most important part of this game. Oh, she can't use heavy armor yet. I thought I had leveled her up to use it. Maybe I'm crazy. I'll give her this better sniper rifle, and that's actually worse. Who maybe needs that sniper? No, that's worse than his. Rex? Does he have a good sniper? Yeah, I'll use this. I'll give him that. Make sure he's got, well, no, the chemical rounds, that's only version 2. I'll give him version 3. Equip. And high caliber barrel. Heatsink. I'll let him have that biotic amp as well, because that's better than what he's got. This one has better shields, slightly less damage protection. What does it look like? I mean, I kind of like this one better just because it has better damage protection. I'm going to keep this one. I'll get rid of this one. I'm going to convert the level 2 stuff so I can have access to only the level 3. I don't know, sorry, this is taking a second. It's just because this is how the Omnigel conversion works in this game. Now we'll do shock absorbers. Let me make sure her armor actually has... we'll do shock absorbers on that. And Tally, what do you have on your armor? Nothing. Okay. Shock absorbers. This other one's turning. I'll have to see if Garrus, if that's better than his at all. Oh, this one's better in every way. I'm gonna miss the pink, but this does look better on him. It matches his color scheme better. Let's see. I'll get... Well, no. Don't unequip it. I'm trying to convert that to Omnigel. There we go. And then this one I'm going to hang on to for Ashley. Alright. Inspect this Mako. So I'll go ahead and talk to him since I'm down here. Like what? He was a space cop. A-cab Garrus. Oh, really? It is interesting that so many of the Spectres specifically are Turians. I know they are supposed to be one of the more militant races in this galaxy, but it's just an interesting detail. a maverick, Garrus. You gotta calm down. Alright. I could talk to the others, but I'm gonna just head on back up because it takes some time and I don't want to have too many episodes where I'm just chatting a bunch in a row. I'll try and space out some of the conversations because they do run out of dialogue eventually, and I don't want to get through all of that dialogue right in the beginning here. I already sequence broke the fucking Rex mission, so whoopsie. Let's go ahead and save. Let's see. Do we want to head to another planet maybe right before I end this stream? Yeah, we have time. There's so many tiny planets like this to go to. I want to try and go to as many as possible. Okay, that's both in this galaxy. Gemini Sigma, Kepler Verge, Hawking Eta, Armstrong Nebula, Voyager Cluster, Hades Gamma, Artemis Tau. We've been to Artemis Tau already. Let's go to Gemini Sigma. Main. Is this the only one? I guess so. Let's go. Whoosh. Oh, there's a space station. That's interesting. Worthington. The Worthington is a Kowloon class module conveyor of human design, configured for mixed freight and passenger hauling. The ship appears to be in a shutdown state. The main thrusters are cold, and it is adrift off the orbit of Antiropus. Interesting. So there's like a derelict freighter here. Bring these two. What weapons have you got equipped? He should have pistol. He's got shotgun. Okay, sweet. How do I open this? Oh. Probably with the button. This is spooky. Spooky. Very Dead Space. What? Rude. It poisoned me, as you can see by this, my green health. I'll just blow that up from a distance. Shephard. There we go. Just a stack of tires. Somebody was doing football training. Overload. This is very weird. Take that. I guess I could just shoot them if I wasn't stupid. Seriously, what is with all of these tires? It's so odd. Crew logs. Let's go ahead and play this. So clearly whoever this woman was is the picture of mental health. And was able to record that message in crowded crew quarters with none of them being like, hey, sounds like she's losing it. But we're starting to get a picture of probably what went down here. I love that. Just the Rah! So, presumably she killed him with her biotics. Maybe she like threw him against a wall or something, but that really does sound so goofy. Let's see in here. Oh, that must be Jacob. So presumably this guy was in some sort of accident and is now brain dead. And that's what they're trying to debate, is if they should turn his life support off, which is always a very difficult topic. I don't want to try and make fun of that. Okay, let's see. Oh, what the fuck? Hello? Ma'am? Oh, there she is. Where were you hiding? Sheesh. Let's go deal with this guy. Okay, so this is in case you come here first. I'm gonna turn it off, since there's literally nobody here with this guy. So, best to just not have him sort of hanging in the back. He would die eventually anyway, I believe, since I don't know how long, this machine's gonna have power or whatever. I'll just head on back. But this is, again, just one of those little tiny world building side quests. It's like, you don't have to do this, obviously, but it's just kind of adds more depth to the universe. I really do appreciate it. We'll get back to the ship and then we'll end the episode off here, since it's been about an hour, which is usually what I do for my Mass Effect episodes. But thank you for joining me, everyone who has been here. I have been Siren, and I hope to see you either in next week's video for Mass Effect Monday, or tomorrow if you want to join me for the Subnautica stream. Bye!